Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Channel. Your host, Robert. All right, NASCAR Cup Series, South Point Casino 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the 32nd Cup race at Las Vegas. 400.5 miles, 267 laps, 3 stages, 80, 85, and 102. Fuel window, 62 to 66 laps, 9 sets of tires. Typical pit strategy for a race like this, you pit midway through, you split the stage in half, maybe a few laps earlier to get the advantage in the stage. So that's 5 sets of tires right there. You split the third stage in half. So you use a set in each of the stages, set at the end of the stages, one set for the beginning of the middle of the third stage. You save a set for 25-30 to go and the money stop, hopefully, if we have one. And then if you have some issues in between, you're good. Or you might see a team split that third stage in thirds. So 35 laps or so, pit. I could see that. Because if tires make that big an advantage, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I can see teams trying to do that for strategy, especially if there's a caution. All right, HMS, Henry Motorsports, has won 3 of the last 5 races here at Vegas. Chevrolet has won 4 of the last 10, Ford 4, Toyota 2. Last year, or the spring race, it was all HMS. Stage 1, William Byron, Kyle Larson, followed by Ross Chastain, Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin. Stage 2, William Byron, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, followed by Truex and Bell. And then the race, the trio again, 1, 2, 3, William Byron, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman. And then Bubba Wallace is 4th, best in class, Christopher Bell, Austin Cindric, Martin Truex Jr., Justin Haley, Kevin Harvick, and Daniel Suarez. On the last 3 Vegas races. So last year and this year, Alex Bowman 2.0 in a win, only in 2 races. Ross Chastain 5.6, William Byron 6.3 in a win. Kyle Busch 7.0, Martin Truex Jr. 7.3, Tyler Reddick 9.3, Kevin Harvick 11.0, Kyle Larson 13.0, Chase Elliott 15.0. If you take a step back the last 7 Vegas races, Kyle Busch, hometown boy, 6.9. Martin Truex, 8.0. Kyle Larson, 9.6 in a win. Denny Hamlin, 10.4 in a win. Kevin Harvick, 11.4. Alex Bowman, 11.8 in a win. Joey Logano, 12.3 in 2 wins. Brad Keselowski, 12.4. Now, if you look at the similar tracks to Vegas, Kansas, Texas, and Charlotte, the dog-leg mile and a halves. William Byron, 4.4 average finish in 2 wins. Alex Bowman, 9.2. Bubba Wallace, 9.3, or 9.4, excuse me. Kevin Harvick, 9.6. Ross Chastain, 10.8. Denny Hamlin, 10.8 in a win. Tyler Reddick, 11.0 in a win. Kyle Larson, 13.8. Ryan Blaney, 14.0 in a win. If you look at last year and this year, so the next gen era on these tracks, again, Vegas, Texas, Kansas, Charlotte, William Byron 9.1 in 2 wins, Ross Chastain 9.1, Denny Hamlin 9.8 in 2 wins, Alex Bowman 10.0 in a win, Kyle Larson 12.1, Tyler Reddick 12.7 in 2 wins, Martin Truex Jr. 12.7, and then Kevin Harvick 13.1. If we expand that to the intermediate package, so this includes Nashville and Darlington along with these other tracks, so that's 8 races. William Byron 4.1 in 3 wins, Bubba Wallace 9.25, Chase Elliott 10.4, Ross Chastain 11.1 in a win, Brad Keselowski 11.5, Kevin Harvick 11.6, Denny Hamlin 11.7 in a win, Kyle Larson 11.8 in a win, Tyler Reddick 13.6 in a win. If you look at those same intermediate tracks, just last year to this year, combined, the next gen era, William Byron 10.0 in 3 wins, Denny Hamlin 10.2 in 2 wins, Ross Chastain 10.7 in a win, Kyle Larson 11.8 in 2 wins, Joey Logano 13.3 in 2 wins, Kevin Harvick 13.6, Tyler Reddick 14.0 in 2 wins, and then Bubba Wallace 14.5 in a win. All right, we know at the round of 8, if you win and you're part of the 8 playoff remaining drivers, you will automatically go to Phoenix to run for a championship. So William Byron plus 20, Martin Truex Jr. plus 15, Denny Hamlin plus 11, Kyle Larson +3. Chris Buescher -3. Christopher Bell -8. Tyler Reddick -8. And Ryan Blaney -10. Playoff points have saved Martin Truex Jr. He won the regular season title. He got 15 points for that. That's literally all he's got left. His 3 wins, he's blown through those points because he had such bad finishes. Now, there's a lot of people online and on NASCAR Channel 90 XM radio that call in and complain about the playoffs. And there's on X, there is a Winston Cup site. They do the Winston Cup points, which to me is inaccurate, and I've commented on it, because you're retrofitting a point system that isn't equal to the strategy used today. Back then, in that era, so 2003 and back, your pit strategy was based on the track. Your pit strategy was based on fuel and tires. Now, in the current modern day, you have stage racing. So you can either A, stay out for the stage, or B, pit before the stage is over. Some tracks it benefits you to pit before the stage is over, some tracks it don't. Back then, you didn't do that kind of stuff. Or back then, you would run road courses, quote, backwards. Nowadays, you follow the pit strategy with the stages. Same with oval tracks. So at Pocono, Michigan, Indy, you may pit before the stage ends. Modern day, or old days, you didn't. At Vegas, say there's a caution with 7 to go. You know, probably going to be 3 or 4 laps to go. Once they clean it up, you may duck down pit road, get your tires, and flip the stage. You didn't do that then. So I don't think you can retrofit a point system that didn't take in stage racing. So if you won both stages and finished last, now you would have 21 points. Then you'd only get like 40 something points. So the points don't you can't retrofit. So if we want to look at, okay, if we didn't have playoffs, just ran the full season with current day point standings, you'd have William Byron leading, Denny Hamlin -4, Christopher Bell -61, Martin Truex Jr. -63, Kyle Larson -96, Tyler Reddick -131, Brad Keselowski -132, Chris Buescher -147, Ryan Blaney -175, Ross Chastain -176. Literally, you had 2 drivers running for a title, because third place is a more than a full race of points behind. Because with the charter system, you're guaranteed to be in a race. You're guaranteed to at least get 1 point. You can max at 60. So 59-point difference. Bell's 61 points behind. He's over a race behind. So with 4 races left, the max points you could gain over somebody is 177. You have people 175 points behind, 9th place. So you have 8 people mathematically be able to win a championship. You currently have 8 people that can win a championship. I like the current day format because you don't have going to the last race of the year, champion already crowned. You're not leaving Martinsville. Driver X is your 2023 champion. We go to Phoenix still. What's the point? Or they wrap it up next week. We've had that happen before, so that's not something that didn't happen. Or we go to the final race. Driver X has to finish 33rd in order to win the championship. Where's the drama? Where's the excitement in that? Yeah, we got a race to run, but the championship is the end goal. It's already done. What's the point? That is why I like it. You have to run. Number one, you have to. I know the whole people say, well, you won one race in the regular season, you finished 30 last in the other 25, you're in the playoffs. Not necessarily. Not unless there's more than 16 different winners. Last year there were 16 winners. This year there was 14. That has never happened before. Well, you get in the playoffs, you just got to win one race each round and finish last in the other ones. True, but that's never happened before. But you also got to look at each round, there's people with points that move forward. You've got to have consistency. Look at Martin Truex Jr. He's plus 15 to the cut line. He won the regular season championship, which gave him 15 bonus points. He had 3 wins during the regular season. Pull your X up here. He had 3 wins during the regular season. He has gained 36 bonus points this year. And he is only plus 15 to the cut right now. He has blown through those bonus points. Because he's had 7 races where he's finished 17th or worse. Show me a time where a champion had a stretch where he finished 17th or worse and still won the championship. I know everyone talks about he was regular season championship automatically moves to championship 4. I've heard this call. I've heard multiple calls like this online. Kevin Harvick 2020 comes to mind. 9 wins, didn't make championship 4. Okay, I'll give you that one. Chase Elliott, regular season champion last year, barely made the championship 4. I can give you an example of pre-playoffs, 1993. Dale Earnhardt Sr., or Dale Earnhardt, won the championship with the race left in the season. Rusty Wallace won 10 races that year. 2003, Matt Kenseth finished last in the championship race, in the last race of the year. He won the championship the week before. Jimmy Johnson, 7 straight top 2 finishes. Top 3 finishes, top 3 finishes to finish second. So consistency matters with this system. These are the rules that's fair to everyone. We start February. Everyone knows the rules. You get a win in the first 26 races. Be in the top 16 in points. You're in the playoffs. First round of the playoffs. You either get a win or top 12 of those 16 drivers, and you move on to the next round. Top 8, and then top 4. Winning means more today than it did back then. That's why the playoffs, to me, matter more. You don't have the goofy champion that everyone claims you get. People say I heard somebody call in yesterday and say that if Martin Truex Jr. wins the title, it's not a legit title. Yeah, it is. It's all legit. When you're following the rules of that season, it's legit. But that's just my opinion on all that. My picks to win the South Point 400 are William Byron, Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, and Bubba Wallace. My NASCAR Fantasy Live lineup: William Byron, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, Alex Bowman, and Denny Hamlin in the garage. All right, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.